Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of June. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Also, this is a general read, Aquarius, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These energies I am picking up are for the eclipses that are happening, obviously. So I'm recording this actually the day of the morning after the eclipse, and I do feel that sense of shift. I've been feeling it the weeks before, Aquarius, but these energies, and you guys know if you've been watching my reads, especially my love reads, I've been saying this since the Scorpio full moon. Like, this is push energy that's happening. So all this activation energy is truly making the veil extremely thin. And what I mean by that is the consciousness of the collective. So I have you and Libra and Gemini to record still. So the energies have all been pretty similar throughout the reads, and I'm not surprised. So the polarities of the energy are really showing you who people are, and I feel this has a lot to do with relationships and closing cycles. So cycles are closing, and this is a combination of things. So we're talking about work, friends, family, significant others, everything on that level, closing out, even moving locations. Like, there is a big shift. So what you need to be mindful for, which I realized in the past 2 weeks, what's been happening, I've never received, since I've started my channel, everyone's been really, really amazing. Aquarius, you guys have never, ever had an issue with Aquarius. So thank you guys for your support always and the love you show. But I did get bullied, at least for the past 2 weeks, I would say. And I had people come on my channel say that I'm toxic and I'm a negative person, blah blah blah. We all know that's not true, right? And I know that's not true. But what it brought to light was the energies that were coming forth, and that's how I started to realize that even more the veil is thin. One, also through my dream state, I've been dreaming a lot. So if any of you have been having lots of vivid dreams, that is also a sign that the veil is thin. That's also letting you know, just so you guys know, if you didn't know, that was a sign. But the polarities in people, the energies within people, so it's bringing out a lot of things to surface for people, and people are going to show you who they are. And the purpose of that is to create low vibrational energy. So if you're vibrating high, this will affect your energy. This is to bring you back down so you don't take advantage of these push energies that we have, these beautiful energies we're having, to really bring about change in your life long term. And this is like next 6 months to a year, I really feel. And this energy is extremely important. So I am saying that to be very mindful, Aquarius, of your energies and any altercations maybe, or anything that you see that's kind of like triggering or delaying, or that it's like, it's one of those things you'll say, what the hell is going on here? It's that. So I'm doing something different this month, Aquarius. I am pulling 3D energies. And so this 3D energy is going to be anything in your physical, in your outer world. And then we're going to do the spiritual personal growth, which is your inner world. During meditation, I also pulled, I just wanted to see what was the major energy shift for the month of June. And I just wanted one card to identify what this was going to be. And what I got for you, and don't be scared of this, because all the signs were really in like the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, but what I got for you, Aquarius, was 9 of Swords. And obviously this is either anxiety, fear. Some of you, it could be just lower energies, maybe feeling depressed and not knowing where it's coming from. But the reverse side of that is learning to let go, managing your stress, right? Reaching out if you need to, do something to switch up the game, finding different coping mechanisms to get you through these tough energies that you might be experiencing. during this time. So the other channel messages also, which I feel like it all coincides, was time for a new outlook on things. Ask yourself with sincerity and honesty where you are, and are you happy, right? Refine your attention, and I feel this is the most important thing. So that's where probably the Nine of Swords energy is coming, because it's time to really refine that attention of yours, and hard questions to ask yourself. So difficult questions to ask yourself. I feel like this is where the mind is. It's a lot of processing for the air signs, and it makes sense. Aquarius, why? Saturn just went retrograde. Where? Aquarius. So you guys are having a Saturn return, which honestly, don't worry, I'm Capricorn. We just had ours. You guys were next. And it's normal. You know, this is part of the transformation. This is part of the transitions. This is part of that Saturn energy that you're going to experience for the next 2.5 years, where everything in your life is about to change. So no worries, Aquarius. You guys are going to be in a good place. I went through it already. And yes, it had its days. And I'm saying that sarcastically, but there is a light in the other side. I promise you, if you guys take that energy and really preserve your energy and preserve your space and be in a place of consciousness and awareness, don't let the Nine of Swords energy get to you, okay? Just constantly work on being in this awareness of what's happening, so you can really make those shifts in your life. So let's see what Aquarius needs to surrender for the month of June. And I say this out of love, Aquarius. You guys know that. Let's see what's this. Surrender. Wow. Obsessive thinking. All right, Spirit. I see where you're going with this. So right away, we have surrender obsessive thinking, which is that Nine of Swords energy, and then surrender procrastination, which what happens when you're in Nine of Swords energy, it causes stagnation because we're so clouded in the mind that it kind of delays and takes us off our A game, right? It takes us off of getting things done and really overwhelming us sometimes. So most of the time, right? So if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. And that's why I feel like Spirit is also saying, refine your attention. This is about finding what makes you happy. Hard questions need to be asked. So if there is a constant worrying of a person or situation, because obviously it's going to be either or, it could be work environment. Again, you guys take it where it resonates. So surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And I feel like this action is the initiatives that is needed. So you're the only sign that Spirit gave me questions, right? And so I see why, because this is just a space. You're using this energy, and this is part of this energy, this activation, to plan, right? Because this is a setting up for the next few months where you want to be. These are hard questions. That's why Spirit is saying hard questions to ask yourself. Ask yourself with sincerity and honesty where you are, and are you happy? So let's see what's the soul's transition. This is the spiritual journey oracle. Let's see what the transitions are for you, Spirit. What is this transitions for Aquarius, please, for the month of June? This is a lot. I'm going to put them back because I feel like that's too much, Spirit. The first card, and I feel the main one, was empowerment, which we already know. This is about empowering your life. Spirit, can we be clear and concise of the transitions for Aquarius, please? I feel like, and it's honest, wow. Okay, Aquarius. This is where I was just about to say, I feel like when I ended that it's the anxiety. So, okay, this is what it is. That's why you have so much going on. There's just a lot going on in your transitions. So your spiritual path, there's a greater purpose in life, and you are encouraged to explore and embrace the journey to your higher self. And again, this is your journey. What makes you happy to your path, your soul's evolution? What is it that's going to really bring you at a vibration where you're you're content. And I always say content, not complacent, right? Those are two different things. But where you can be happy, still be happy. And then, because when you reach a state of contentment, you're really in a state of gratitude. And so anything else beyond that is a bonus. Deepening relationships to self, yes. Learning your soul's language and what motivates you and brings joy to the art of self-love. Meditation practice, yes. Meditation calms the mind and opens the communication to spirit. Daily practice is recommended to center yourself. And that's, the anxiety. This is the Nine of Swords energy. So all this has to do with really bringing back the attention to you, right? Which is why Spirit is saying refine your attention and healing light. Imagine yourself surrounded by an amber light enveloping you in love, compassion, and protection. Let all unwanted thoughts and circumstances melt away. And so this is definitely, I'm going to just put them all together here. This is why I usually just need one or two, but, and then here, I will point out challenge ahead. Face this challenge and head on and look at it as an opportunity for improvement. Your will may be tested, but stand in your beliefs and be strong. This obviously feels, I see why the Nine of Swords is so strong. So we're going to continue to see what else Spirit wants to give us in terms of your guidance. Spirit, what else for Aquarius? Overarching energy. This is some serious Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Wow. So we have friendship and we have guilt, right? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, and I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Again, speaking about your growth, for some of you, this really has to do with the surroundings, your friendships, and when this friendship card, right? But this is your connections. Any guilt around it, anything that's causing strife. And again, I feel, yes, any closeness with friends, but significant others, even parents. I'm feeling mom or dad, brother or sister here, where you're seeing who they are and you're seeing people with a different light. And I think it's causing a certain, this is where the anxiety comes in, because, this guilt, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. It's like you're not in alignment. And I think it's a fighting battle within yourself where there is some level of guilt to release, because obviously you're loyal to certain people. There's love there, and there's but something feels like they're not in alignment with you, and it's disturbing you. And that's why the attention needs to be brought back to you right now, to clear this mental fog and to take action to get moving, because again, the anxiety kind of blocks us from other chakras, right? Blocking other chakras, which is especially your solar plexus, which is your life force, your desire to wake up, to do things, to whatever, get dressed, like the day-to-day things. Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aquarius, please. What is the full moon transition for Aquarius? What energy can we give them for the month of June? You're not playing, Aquarius. You're the only sign that this is a lot of mental conflict. Wow. Be bold and make the first move. Expect powerful change, and luck is on your side. So this is really turning these steps that you need to take is for these changes. This is new moon and eclipse, new moon in Sagittarius, which we just had this eclipse, right, on Sagittarius. But this is powerful because this energy activation is to bring about this change. This is to refine your attention, because what's on the other side, luck is on your side. What's on the other side is a shift, and it's here for you. But you got to be in the frequency to want it. And, like I said in the beginning of the channel, the polarities that I've been sensing with the energies, with people. This is how all the readings have been, to be honest. Yours is very much in the mind, and of course your air sign, so this makes sense. Holy card for air signs, it makes sense for the mind to be so hectic, but it doesn't mean, like, you know, again, this is temporary, right? Aquarius, it's seasonal. So don't take this reading as a negative thing. And I'm just pointing this out because, again, the bullying comes from people being triggered. And these readings are not to be triggered. These readings are to bring awareness. If it resonates, if it's intuitively resonating and you're feeling it in your depths, in your soul, in your spirit, then you know what you need to do, okay? I'm just a messenger here. So Spirit, give me a 3D energy. Give me 3D energy for Aquarius, please. Wow, woman holding a coin. But you know what? Although we have the attachment here, and again, I feel it's the mental conflict. We have woman holding a coin. And I love her energy because this is the need to ground, to really stabilize your 3D life, right? So Spirit, give me more on the spiritual growth here. Spiritual growth for Aquarius. Wow, this card has come out for a lot of the signs, strategy, because this is a planning stage, like I said. So here we have Goddess of the Moon, and this is, again, trusting in the transition. Trusting in, this is intuitive, Goddess of the Moon, like being in sync with the energies right now, trusting the transition and understanding the planning stages that and the steps that need to be taken, right? Be bold and make the first step here. And 21 in this card, this strategy is 21, but 21 in the tarot is the World card. So this is a new cycle. Here comes the deceit again, and again, it's very close to the attachment energy there, where again, this is a lot of, I just feel mind, a lot of things in your mind right now. So Spirit, give me more energies on this 3D for Aquarius, please. There goes that chakra. Oh my goodness. Give me one more for 3D. How many do I have? 2. You're not kidding, Aquarius. I'm not taking all this. I can't have all the cards, Aquarius. Relax. One more, Spirit, for Aquarius. We'll be here forever, Aquarius, if I take all these cards. And honestly, I just think it's the repeating messages. So all the energies that want to come out is because it's the mind. So we don't need it because we understand what's happening. There goes that sacral. So this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of sacral activation happening here. Spirit, give me more on the spiritual growth here, please. Give me the energies on the spiritual growth. Oh my goodness. Look at all this chakra. So, you know, it's funny because I mentioned the solar plexus, and that's the one that didn't come out. But it doesn't even matter because under the solar plexus, this is what I'm saying. And I was going to say these two, but the driving force of life is the solar plexus. But you do need the root. So there is out of alignment. You've got 1, 2. Solar plexus is the third chakra. You've got the chakra 1, chakra 2, and the third chakra is the missing. And then you have crown chakra because obviously you're in the mind, in the head, in the crown chakra space. A lot of mental processing right now. But this is an out of balance, and that's why Spirit is saying it's really a time to deepen yourself. There is a lot learning soul's language and what motivates you and brings joy in the art of self-love. This is rerouting yourself. This is also, the root is everything in your 3D, so it makes sense for it to show up in your 3D. How to reroute, plant yourself, what are you going to do next, the transitions that you need on a physical level, and then the sacral is about your confidence. It's also the driving force, but it's more of the confidence. It's more sacral to me is more comes from the sexual energy when you feel good about yourself, right? And this sacral is important to the solar plexus. That's why it's right below the solar plexus, because when you're feeling good, right? And a lot of it has to do with your relationships, right? This is why friendships is here. but in your connections, your friendships that help create confidence, right? Our connections do help us navigate the self. That's the whole purpose of relationships. Once we learn that, then we kind of learn our way. We learn what works for us and what doesn't work for us. And so then that's where a lot of the attention back to self comes in, and we learn to manage our own self, and then we kind of get more comfortable over time being alone, like by ourselves. And so that's where this confidence and this driving force comes in, through connections, because you learn this energy through the exchange of connections. And so we have the shadow here, right? So because it's reflecting back right now, this is the moon card. You're seeing your shadow sides, your dark and light. Things are being illuminated, where, it is a mental battle. That's why I guess I love what the fact that the woman holding a coin is here, because this is a lot of grounding needed. So you need to stand as the queen of coins, which in this deck, there's not too many people here. But this is like my Queen of Pentacles here. So Spirit, give me more on this attachment here for Aquarius. So we have Knight of Pentacles, and this is just moving slow. This is releasing attachments to the way things need to be. This is also a planning stage, right? So I feel what I'm feeling with this Knight of Pentacles is it's not holding back from progress, taking too much time, and the mental blockage, it doesn't allow you to progress. It's important for you to feel grounded. It feels like it's important for you to feel stable. It's important to you to be able to see what's to come. But I feel this uncertainty here, it's delaying the progress. And that's what I'm picking up. So Spirit, give me more of this woman holding a coin. And as it should, right? Judgment, of course, right? This is a life review. That's what these eclipses do. Eclipses are judgment calls, right? You get to look at your past and reactions, and you get to really make decisions from here on of how you rather respond versus react to these transitions. Again, the procrastination. What is slowing you down? What is causing the slowness? Give me more of this base chakra. Three of Pentacles. And this is, again, working on yourself. Refining, right? How do you refine your attention to learn and move forward? I feel this is an apprenticeship. This is like rerouting yourself. Okay, back to the root cause. How do I refine my attention? How do I, what do I need to focus on, right? The apprenticeship focuses on, it's very focused on the details. Give me more on the sacral chakra. Yeah, look at this, sacral. Out of balance, Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There's a lack of confidence, out of balance in the emotions, feeling that slump, right? Hopelessness with this Five of Cups. That's why you're getting that Nine of Swords energy. There's a sense of hopelessness. And again, you guys, this is just temporary. Some of you may not sit in this energy. So allow the energies to kind of move through your body to communicate to you what the changes are, so you can get an understanding. But this is for you to regain balance here, and that's what the moon does. So it's just a reflection right now. So give me more on this moon. Give me more on the moon. Wow, this was in the bottom. Six of Cups. So yeah, Six of Cups, and bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups and Two of Wands. Let's see what else we got. Nine of Pentacles. So again, grounding energy. This has to do with your, again, relationship, friendships, right? All the kindred spirits in your life. This is, again, what's reflecting back to you. Some of you may be experiencing a really big transition in your relationship, because this feels so relationship involved. It's like it's the emotions of it is spilling over, like your work, your confidence level. You know, I feel a sense of some of you, like it's so much in the mind that you may not be doing so well in your work. Maybe you're not pushing forward as normally you would, and it's just kind of throwing you off balance. But you know, Spirit is saying here, this is a time to self. So it's, if anything, what you need to get out of this is your spiritual path. There is a greater purpose in life, and you are encouraged to explore and embrace the journey to your higher self. This is an exploration moment, and it's time to really calm your mind so you can get clear. So clarity in this space needs to be like, this is something that you need to focus on. So let's look at what's happening internally, because this is really an internal thing that's affecting the outer world for sure, and how you're moving forward. Delays in your in stabilizing your life. And you know, this is Queen of Pentacles energy, so like your work, like I feel like it's affecting some of you. May like not even care maybe even questioning what you're doing. And it's not, it may not just be the job, it's the relationship that affects your energy when you go to work, you understand? And so it feels like it's all these parts of your life, but you can't. And this is why Spirit is saying, ask yourself with sincerity and honesty where you are, because what I'm feeling is you're kind of telling yourself, I don't know what it is, but to tell you the truth, you know exactly where it is, and which is the one area that's affecting all areas. So Spirit, give me more on this Goddess of the Moon. I want to see some mirroring here. Two of Cups again. So Two of Cups in the bottom. There we go. Obviously relationships. Relationship is a big thing that's being shown to you here. This is Five of Swords energy, right? In the mind. Again, that close to that Nine of Swords. Too conflicting, too much conflict. Okay, more on the strategy. Okay, more on the strategy. Yeah, this makes sense. The Hangman with the Six of Wands, harmonizing. What do you need to, what this is taking a step back, right? With the Hangman, strategizing, finding a new perspective, getting clear. Bottom of that is the Two of Pentacles, which we have here in the sacral, affecting, getting, you're out of balance with your emotions. So it's time to stabilize, get clear, harmonize yourself. The Wands are the soul. So this is a disturbance. There is a disturbance in your soul. So this has nothing to do, it's your soul that needs to be nurtured right now. And you need to take a step back and nurture that space, harmonize your soul, let go of anything that's not serving you. You know, before this is the Five of Wands. So releasing a lot of that constant battle within yourself. It's very game on this three, recognition and reward. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And then I love Eight of Cups and the Empress here. So, right, look at this. Recognition, reward. Once you pay attention, and this is what I'm saying, we have Three of Pentacles here with Three of Pentacles right across from each other on the same side with the base. So this is rerouting. This is you refining your attention. And what Spirit is saying is once you refine your attention, right, you release with this Eight of Cups, whatever you need to release, and really bring this attention back to you, the higher self. Healing light is the Ace of Cups, loving yourself with the Empress. Number 3, also Three of Pentacles, nurturing your space to get clear. Clarity will come. You're going to have abundance. Things will lighten up once you clear your mind and, you know, walking towards the light. This is the number 8, Eight of Cups. Also, I've sensed with a lot of the readings, Leo season will lighten up, right? Once these eclipses and these Mercury retrograde kind of lightens up, Leo season you'll feel the sense of lightness. That's what I keep saying. Temporary. So here we have the Lovers here. What is the Lovers here? So we're getting more of the Lovers, and it's 6 also. So this is harmonizing energy. Harmonizing your connections, giving more of the Lovers, not being overwhelmed by them, not allowing them to consume you. Give me more of the Lovers. I mean, this is really about refining your attention. The Lovers, this is really about refining your attention. You've got Three of Pentacles again for the third time. 333 could be an important number for you. But this is about your connections. For some of you, this feels like a twin flame. Some of you can resonate with the twin flame. But this is a connection. Lots of people, it could be a combination of just family, friends that you're really close to. And so this is about making progress with these connections and not letting them consume you. And again, refining your attention to what connections matter, what connections don't. And not allowing them to throw you off balance, off of this Four of Wands, right? Four of Wands is celebration. It's balance. It's harmony. It's your structure. Again, it's your root. It's your base. So anything out of alignment will disturb. And again, you know, since we, again, Three of Pentacles with the base, Three of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, foundation. This is about stabilizing this structure with your connections. You know, again, it could be a significant other. It could be a parent for some of you, family, right? Because there's children here, husband and wife. But a work environment, you know, because again, it's four. So a lot of it has to do with reevaluating, refining your attention, shifting your own energy. Once you bring the attention back to you, this will allow you some clarity, some space, right? Some space for you to really clear your mind. And that's why the healing light is here. Imagine yourself surrounded by amber light, enveloping you in love, compassion, and protection. This is love, compassion, and protection energy. Threes are compassionate. The Empress is compassionate. It's protective. Let all unwanted thoughts and circumstances melt away. And once you walk away with the Eight of Cups, you'll let all that melt away. These things, that your connections will stabilize, because now you're coming with a more clear mind and a more balanced approach from your chakra level, that I feel like, again, it's a cloud, so you'll see things differently, and you have to wait to get there. And you will, right? Because there's Three of Pentacles, so you will refine your attention. It's emphasized that the attention's needed to be refined, and that's it. You know, really ask yourself tough questions. So Spirit, game on this crown chakra. Ace of Wands. I mean, this is all about you having a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune in the bottom. This is definitely a pivotal point, a turning point. This is getting clear about what your soul truly wants, this new beginning. What is speaking to you in your mind? So basically honesty to yourself, right? Be bold, right? Aces are, the wands are boldness, is our passion, how to move forward. Again, moving forward. So this is about you being bold, believing in the change, that you can bring that change yourself. Luck is on your side once you get clear. So let's see what's the major arcana shift, Spirit, for Aquarius for the month of June. Seeing clearly. Back to the Hanged Man, right? The strategizing. This is where the planning is important. And the Hanged Man with the Six of Wands. This is harmonizing yourself first. So getting you the self to balance with the seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause is momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. Beautiful. I mean, it's just temporary, like I said. It's just a moment right now. It's a slight pause, but it's to bring yourself back into balance, guidance, emotions. Yeah, let your deepest emotions come to the surface and release them. It is okay to be emotional. When you suppress them, you will only cause pain and blocks into your body, which is what I'm saying. There's a lot of chakra blocks in the body right now that needs to be released and dealt with. You will only, to have a healthy energy flow, you must learn to manage your emotions and acknowledge them. And that's that Empress energy with the Ace of Cups. So this is flow, right? The Empress is about flow. So once you reach this energy of flow within your heart space, your emotions, then you're going to be able to learn to manage your emotions. This is about, remember, that's what the three of, refining your attention, acknowledging, right, where you need to make adjustments. So it's giving you that space to get clear. Spirit, give me more. And, you know, for those of you who feel guilty, where you feel like, oh, doing things for me is selfish. No, it's not. This is necessary for you to just get clear, right? Get clear in your mind. Okay, so this is the Spirit Animal deck. I feel these messages are appropriate for what the transitions are here. You've got the Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. And that's what it is, right? Eliminate distractions, obsessive thinking, procrastination. Eliminate what is not allowing you to set yourself up to take action, what's causing delays. So focus. That's why the Spirit is refine the attention, right? Focus on priorities and eliminate your distractions, because there's a bright future. Expect powerful changes, Aquarius. Luck is on your side. I mean, this is temporary energy. This to me is a processing. This is a processing thing. And it's been like this for all the reads. So please don't take this, you know, like, oh my God, this is terrible. No, it's not. It's part of life. You know, life happens. And we all process things. And that's how progress works. You don't make movements when everything's good. If everything's good, there's no change, right? Sometimes we need those little hiccups to kind of put a fire under our behind to get going. And this is just one of those energies you don't have to sit and get stuck in it. And that's the difference, knowing that it's just a space. Process it, refine your attention, ask yourself hard questions, and just love yourself, okay? Aquarius, so this is your read. Thank you for stopping by here. I'm Larisa Lili Temperance. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. On to the next message. Bye.